Namaste. Welcome to a world where you can grow your own food right inside your home without a single speck of soil. This is the magic of hydroponics. It is a way of farming that uses water, rich with all the good things plants need, instead of soil. Imagine plucking fresh, crisp lettuce from your balcony or juicy tomatoes from your kitchen window. You don't need a big farm or a sprawling garden. With hydroponics, your home becomes the farm. It is about connecting with your food on a deeper level, knowing exactly what goes into it, from the water it drinks to the nutrients it absorbs. It's clean, it's efficient, and it brings the joy of creation right to your doorstep. So, why should you bring this technology into your home? Think about the freshness. The flavors of vegetables and herbs that you grow yourself are simply unmatched. They are vibrant, full of life, and packed with nutrition because you harvest them moments before they land on your plate. Hydroponics is also incredibly water-wise. It uses up to 90% less water than traditional farming because the water is recycled and reused, not lost into the ground. In our busy city lives, where space is a luxury and time is precious, this method allows us to grow more food in a smaller area, all year round, no matter what the weather is like outside. It's a sustainable choice for your family and for our planet. This journey into hydroponics is more than just growing plants. It is an adventure in science and nature. You become the master of your plant's environment. You control the light, the water, and the food they get. It might sound complex, but it's like learning a new recipe. Once you understand the basic ingredients and steps, you can create wonderful things. It is a fantastic way to teach children about where their food comes from, showing them the life cycle of a plant up close. It is a hobby that feeds you, both literally and spiritually. It is about taking control of your food and embracing a healthier, more self-sufficient lifestyle. Let's embark on this green adventure together. I want to show you that hydroponics is not just for big commercial farms or scientists in white coats. It is for you, for me, for everyone who loves good food and wants to try something new. It's for the curious cook, the urban gardener, the health-conscious family. We will start simple, with easy steps and basic systems. I will guide you, just like I would in a kitchen, showing you the techniques to create a masterpiece. Forget any fears you might have. We are going to make growing your own food simple, accessible, and incredibly rewarding. Are you ready to get your hands clean and grow something amazing? Before we start building, let's understand the basic kitchens for our plants. There are a few simple hydroponic systems perfect for beginners. The easiest is the wick system. It's like a self-watering pot, where a wick, like a piece of rope, pulls nutrient-rich water up to the plants from a reservoir below. It has no moving parts, making it super simple. Another great starting point is the deep water culture, or DWC system. Here, the plant roots hang directly in a container of aerated, nutrient-filled water. An air pump and an air stone, like you see in a fish tank, provide the oxygen. It's simple to set up and works wonderfully for leafy greens. Now let's talk about our shopping list, our masalas for this recipe. First, you need a container to hold the water and nutrients. This can be a simple plastic tub or a bucket. You will also need net pots, which are small plastic baskets that hold your plants and allow the roots to grow out. To support the plants in these pots, you'll use a growing medium like cocoa peat, made from coconut husks or clay pebbles. Of course, the most important ingredient is the hydroponic nutrient solution. This is special plant food, a mix of minerals that you add to the water. Finally, for a DWC system, you'll need a small aquarium air pump and an air stone to keep the water oxygenated. Let's estimate the cost. Starting small doesn't have to be expensive. You can create a simple DWC system for a few plants for about 2,000 to 3,000 rupees. A basic plastic container might cost around 300. Net pots are very cheap, maybe 100 for a dozen. A small bag of clay pebbles or cocoa peat will be about 200. The hydroponic nutrient solution, which will last you a long time, can be bought for around 500. The biggest single expense is the air pump and stone, which will cost about 500 to 800. If your spot doesn't get enough sunlight, you might need a simple grow light, which could add another 1,000 to 2,000 to your setup. Choosing the right crops is key to a successful first harvest. Think of it like choosing an easy dish to cook for the first time. For hydroponics, leafy greens are your best friends. Lettuce, spinach, and kale grow very quickly and are very forgiving. They love the constant supply of water and nutrients. Herbs are another fantastic choice. Imagine having fresh basil, mint, and coriander available anytime you need it. These plants don't require a lot of space and their fresh flavors will elevate your cooking. Avoid plants that grow very large or need a lot of support at first, like big tomato varieties or cucumbers, until you have a little more experience. Now for the exciting part, setting up your first system. Let's build a simple deep water culture system. First, take your plastic container, which will be our water reservoir. Place the lid on top. Now, decide how many plants you want to grow. Let's say 4. Use your net pots as a guide to trace circles on the lid, spaced evenly apart. Carefully cut out these holes. This is where your plants will sit. It's important to make the holes just right so the net pots fit snugly without falling through. This lid is what will support your plants above their nutrient bath. Next, we prepare the home for our plants. Fill your net pots with your chosen growing medium, like pre-soaked clay pebbles or cocoa peat. This medium is there to give the roots something to hold on to. Now, it's time to plant your seedlings. If you've grown seedlings in a small starter plug, you can gently place the entire plug into the net pot, filling the space around it with more growing medium. If you are using seeds, you can plant them directly into the medium. Make sure the seeds are not buried too deep. Place your filled net pots into the holes you cut in the lid. Your plants are now ready for their new home. Let's prepare the magic water. Fill your container with water, leaving a couple of inches of space at the top. Now, add the hydroponic nutrients. Always read the instructions on the nutrient bottle carefully. Usually, you have to mix 2 or 3 different parts. Mix them into the water one at a time and stir well after adding each one. It's also a good idea to check the pH of your water using a simple test kit. Most plants like a pH between 5.5 and 6.5. You can buy pH up or down solutions to adjust it easily. This step is like tasting your food for seasoning before serving. The final touch is to give your plant roots some air to breathe. Place the air stone at the bottom of your water container. Connect it to the air pump with the tubing. Run the tube out through a small hole you can drill in the lid or the side of the container. Plug in the air pump and you should see bubbles rising through the water. This provides essential oxygen to the roots, preventing them from drowning. Now, place the lid with your plants securely on top of the container. Position your system in a spot that gets at least 6 hours of sunlight or place it under a grow light. Your hydroponic garden is now officially open for business. Your garden is set up, but the journey continues. Caring for your hydroponic plants is simple. The most important task is to check the water level every few days. The plants will drink the water, and some will evaporate. You will need to top it up with fresh, pH-balanced water. Every 1 to 2 weeks, it's a good practice to completely change the water and add a fresh batch of nutrients. This ensures your plants always have a balanced diet and prevents any buildup of salts. Also, keep an eye on your plants. Look for any yellowing leaves or signs of pests. Since it's a clean indoor system, pests are rare, but it's always good to be observant. Let's talk about the pros and cons. The biggest advantage is the growth rate. Plants in a hydroponic system can grow up to 50% faster than in soil because they get exactly what they need, delivered right to their roots. You also get higher yields from a smaller space. Plus, there are no weeds to pull. However, there are some challenges. The initial setup cost is higher than a traditional pot and soil. The system is also dependent on you. If the pump fails in a DWC system, the roots can be damaged quickly. It requires a bit more monitoring than just a pot on the windowsill, but the rewards are well worth the effort. When your greens are lush and your herbs are fragrant, it's time to harvest. But what if you grow more than you can eat? You can share the freshness with your community. Start small. Offer your extra produce to neighbors, friends, and family. Their feedback will be invaluable. You can create small, attractive bundles of herbs or boxes of salad greens. Use social media to your advantage. Post beautiful pictures of your harvest on Instagram or your local community's Facebook group. You can offer a weekly salad box subscription for a few families in your building or neighborhood. People love fresh, locally grown, and chemical-free food, and they will be happy to support a home grower. So I encourage you to take this first step. Don't be afraid to experiment. Hydroponics is a journey of learning and discovery. Start with a simple system, grow an easy crop like lettuce, and experience the joy of harvesting your own food. The taste of that first salad, made with leaves you grew yourself, will be the most delicious you have ever had. It is a connection to nature, a step towards sustainability, and a delicious new hobby all rolled into one. Your kitchen garden is waiting. Go on, give it a grow. You will be amazed at what you can create.